So I bought Among Us on my Nintendo Switch. And I'm going to tell you, should you buy it? Let's go ahead and get into this. So let's start off with the basics. The game is $5 on the Nintendo Switch, just like it is on Steam. But there's no ads. There is on the mobile version. So if you're basically only playing on mobile, like a phone or something, maybe you should get it on Switch for no ads. Plus, like, all the skins and stuff you get with Switch, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, comes with that $5 that you pay for. So, like I was talking about earlier, there's cosmetics, right? But there's exclusive hats on Switch, which is kind of weird. Like, I've never heard them do exclusivity. Like, PC and mobile, there's nothing exclusive through those two. So, this is a bit surprising, but the problem with it is other platforms can't see these hats or skins. Also, there's no skins. It's all just hats that comes with the Switch version. There's no skins that come with the Switch version. So, if you're really wanting to make your own outfit, the Steam version is probably the way to go if you have a PC. Also, something that might be a deal breaker to some people, you have to pay $20 per year for Switch Online. And you have to have Switch Online to play Among Us on the Switch. I know, it's so dumb that you have to do that, because you don't have to pay a single dime to pay online for any other version. Alright, let's talk about HD Rumble now. HD Rumble is actually really cool on Among Us from the Switch. Whenever you go near an engine on Skeld, maybe to do a task, maybe you're just walking by, your controller will kind of vibrate to the pattern of the engine and the sounds of the engine. And it's so cool. Like, that's so cool to me. That is actually, like, a reason to buy it. But I wouldn't say this is $5 all by itself. But if you're looking for just a little tiny reason to buy it, like you've already said, like, alright, this game's good, I just need one more little reason to buy it, this is your reason. But I have a warning. If it gets released on PS5, you might want to buy it on there instead. Because not only does the new PS5 controllers have HD Rumble, like Switch does, I'm not sure what they're calling it, but whatever. It also has adaptive triggers, which means when you press down on a trigger, depending on where you're at and what you're doing, it will feel differently, and it will actually feel like you're doing that task. So you might want to wait for that if you have a PS5. Alright, I want to talk about something really quickly that you all know about, but I'm just giving this as a warning. This is literally not a reason you should buy it. Airship Early Access. This is a glitch, alright? But they're probably going to remove it soon. So if you're going to buy it, don't buy it because of this. Please. Like, not only that, Airship is going to come to PC and mobile and every other thing soon. So don't buy it just for this. Alright, let's talk about one of the most important factors of any games. Controls. If you're just watching a video on YouTube of gameplay or something, the controls look very ugly and tough to get used to. But when you're playing the game, it's really easy to get used to it. Don't not buy it just because of this. Don't change your mind just because of this. This is a way better feature than you thought it was. Like, even I at first was like, no, those controls are so wrong. But I got used to them over time. But there's a few problems with the way the game operates. Getting in games are a pain in the butt. Literally, the time it takes you to scroll on a controller down to, like, whatever game you want to join, it's already full. Yeah, it was meant to play on touchscreen, which you could also tell by the keyboard. Typing. Yeah, this is not a fun experience when you're on dock mode. Typing is an essential part of the game. You have to type to prove your innocence. And it takes you forever to type. By the time you get done saying what you need to say, the voting period's already up, and you're voted out. But I will say, faking medbay on controller is super easy. So is it worth $5 or another $5 if you already have it on Steam? If you don't really care about holding a controller in your hand to play with, or being able to sit back and look at your TV while you're playing, no, it's not really worth. If you want to feel immersed, even with just HD Rumble, you should get it, unless you're planning to get a PS5. If you want to be able to play it on the go with your friends on something bigger than just your phone, then I think this game is an absolute win.